Yeah, awesome. Super cool. So I'd love to kick this podcast off with the question I usually anchor the Weaviate podcast with, just to sort of get things going and see where your heads are at. What excites you? What about AI excites you the most right now?
Me first? Okay. So
Yeah,
I
sure.
think if anyone in the audience is like one of the 7 people that follow me on Twitter, they probably see or X, they probably see me posting, besides all of the Weaviate stuff, about AI coding. I think that's one of my biggest passions at the moment. Like I'm very vocal as a Claude Code user, of course, also experimenting with other tools. But probably the thing that excites me the most is, I think, where you need to spend time with me in person to see that, is sitting in a Waymo. I think autonomous driving is still this to me is like the application of AI. It's not just how good it has become, but how I love it whenever someone's in the Bay Area for the first time, and then they enter into an autonomous car, and they're all skeptical, and they go like, "Oh wow, this is surprisingly normal." And I just go like, "Yeah, see, like this is the future." I don't know. It's like when someone says AI is not practical, or AI is I don't know, outside of software engineering. I guess like you would find people who say AI is a bubble. Go sit in a Waymo, and you see AI is very very real, and that excites me.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Bob.
No. Go ahead, Connor. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I think the Waymo thing is super. To me, it's like almost like it's like an animal. Like it's like you're in like a horse. Like it's like a living thing when you're riding in a Waymo. But
Oh wow. So ironically, so I understand why I would say that, because like the way that it talks to you and like calls your name and everything, like that's very very alive. But at the same time, to me, the fact that it's not alive is actually such a positive thing, because I've had so many like dodgy Uber rides, like early in the morning on the way to the airport, where it was like clearly visible that the driver had been driving through the night and everything. And the fact that my Waymo driver is a machine, I love the fact that they're not alive.
So that's my turn, I guess, then, right? So I have a couple things. So I am excited about everything that's happening with the world models, and uh, uh, and everything that's happening with like new architectures that are emerging around that, because I am a little bit concerned about the consumption and the energy that's being used to train all these models. So very excited about what's happening there. I mean, the energy problem will not be solved, but my point is like new architectures are being discovered, and I think we should not underestimate that a breakthrough in a new architecture and the impact that that will have, assuming that it will become cheaper to train, is unbelievable, right? So that's something I'm excited about. I am excited about everything that's happening in the open source domain. It's like I've spoken more about this, but the sometimes I talk about like stateless technologies and stateful technologies. So where the model is stateless and something like Weaviate is stateful, and that those dynamics in the market are very different. So the fact that these stateless things like models and the open source models get of a certain quality is something I'm extremely excited about. Not only for the fact that that they're just available for people to use, because we should not forget, running a state of the art open source model right now is still going to cost you 60-70K a year, right, to do that. But all the innovation that will come with that the community can do, so that's something I'm extremely excited about. I'm excited about new inference on different chips, right? So again, making it cheaper to do that allows for a lot of different use cases, different business models, and those kind of things. So that's something I'm excited about, and a little bit more esoteric, but in just a personal interest. I'm very interested in everything that's happening in biology and in combination with AI. What that
You're now
unlocks.
blocked from using Fable simply for saying that. Like, it would now
yeah.
it would now say like, "Oh, sorry, you have been downgraded to Opus 4.8. We cannot continue."